r/askreddit, what was popular when you were a kid but doesn't exist anymore? Yeah, me and my brother used to drill out the ends of the barrel so you got hit by burning bits of gunpowder. Good times. LOL, I'm from Scotland and it was potato gun, just stab the gun in the cheap ammo. Kids just have shootouts with real guns now. Pogs. Remember Alf? He's back. In Pog form. Walkman. Candy cigarettes. Yeah. The kind that used to have a little puff of dust that came out of them when you blew in them. I found them at little candy stores. That chalky sugary nostalgia. And the gum cigars. Blockbuster. Yugoslavia. 1. Saturday morning cartoons. 2. Prizes in cereal boxes. 3. Awesome McDonald Happy Meal toys. Cassette tapes. Apparently making a resurgence. Are push pops still a thing? Ugh, Flintstones Sherbert push poops. Yeah, my kids have them. We called them push UPS, the best were the raspberry from the Schwan's man. Yes. I literally just bought a store brand the other day after getting surprised by it. Hadn't had them in decades. Jelly shoes. Not bad, they disappeared. They made feet stink so awful. There is one blockbuster left. The blisters. The sweats. Jelly shoes come back every 5 to 7 years or so. Affordable housing. My parents used to live in a rich town off of one income from a job that wasn't even that great, fencing company. They spent a lot of money on weed/booze/cigarettes and still managed to make everything work somehow financially. Nowadays I'm paying more than they were to rent a shitty apartment that I have to split with other people just so we all can afford it, and we are all still struggling. We don't do drugs, we don't spend all of our money on avocado toast. We just try to get through month by month. Funny videos that were actually funny. MySpace, those phones where you flip the screen to access your sick-ass keyboard. Motorola Sidekick for the W. Toys R Us. VHS video rental store. Play outside. Club Pinigan. But the graphics are crap. My kids play outside almost every day, unless it's raining hard or below 20. All the kids on our street also play outside every day too. They also aren't supervised over the age of 6. I think it's still pretty popular. The kids on my street never stop. I don't mind, but they do stress me out when the cars come flying up. That's a boomer take. Tons of kids play outside. Gargoyles the cartoon. It's on Disney Plus, my daughter loves it. Silly bands. Used to trade them around. Cheap, could get a bag of 10 for $2 I think. Those white, chalky, wintergreen flavored candy cigarettes in the different cigarette looking packages. The beef jerky fake chewing tobacco too in the plastic round cans, like skull cans. I managed to find those candy cigarettes at a candy store near me. Still as good as I remember. The Xbox/PlayStation demos in Walmart. Wait. Is Club Penguin die? Spider fights. It used to become a trend when I was a kid. I mean, almost every boy I knew had a set of spiders just chilling in their room in those little Tupperwares. Even saw many vendors selling them outside of our school. Kids would make them fight all the time. Anyways, the schools put a ban on them because of how unethical they were towards the well-being of students, and eventually, they died out. What the fuck? Winning a prize under a 20 ounces Coke bottle cap. As soon as you opened it, you could see you won something, usually a few soda, and you could redeem it right then and there at the store. Pay phones. Jarts. My parents still have a set and now their grandkids play it. No injuries, but they are not allowed to play it with bare feet. Chocolate cigarettes. Flash games. DVD players. Floppy disk sounds, I miss those. My daughters would play on this for hours. Saturday morning cartoons. Wax candies filled with Kool-Aid. I often bought the one shaped like a pistol. You bit the end off the barrel and drank all the Kool-Aid. I probably get arrested just carrying one into a school now. Firecrackers. Well, they still exist, but 12-year-olds can't buy them from the MILF bar and run amok on the Queen's birthday weekend, blowing up letterboxes and starting grass fires whilst blasting ball shooters into your best mate's back, as the parents drank beer and Bacardi, smoked Camel no filters watching the back fence burn. Of the good old days before Nanny came home. Milk bar, the Australian equivalent to a small convenience store or corner shop. Did you go to the milk bar with your 3 droids, that is Pete, Georgie, and Dim? Marbles. They still make marbles. Tamagotchi. No, those still exist. I see this turning into a lot of old man shakes fist at cloud type of comments. Cap guns. We would have shootouts with a dozen neighborhood kids, but I guess you're not getting that cat back in the bag. Yeah, I would have gotten away with it. If it wasn't for you meddling kids. The USSR. I read this and the USSR anthem started playing in my head, while I saw tanks rolling down a street in Moscow, and the picture in my mind faded to waving crimson flag with a golden hammer and sickle. Yo. Those giant jawbreakers that had a dozen colors and messed up your tongue if you worked it too long. Also laser tag. Laser tag is a good one. I remember having so much fun with it.